Hey everybody, I'm Josh from Mentor Public Library down in the Headlands branch, and I'm here today to get crafty with you. Today we are going to be making something called a Turkish Map Fold page. This can be part of a book. It can also just be a standalone thing that you glue into another sheet of paper to make a card. It's this weird sort of pop-up, really cool effects in here. A little bit of the history of this, it's called the Turkish Map Fold because the Ottoman Empire used to fold pages like this to preserve maps inside these folds. They didn't necessarily write on this, but it was more for preservation. But a lot of modern book artists have used this for decorative, artistic stuff to make like out of scrapbook paper or do some kind of junk journaling kind of stuff inside here. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So what you're going to need is just a square sheet of paper, a little diamond square thing. If you wanted to make it into a card separately, like glue it into something else, you can get a contrasting sheet of paper, can be the same color, whatever you want. And we'll cut that down later when we're done folding. But with your square, you're going to make a fold along this way, and we're gonna do some diagonal folds in a minute, but make sure all your corners line up and press and crease with your thumb or nail. If you have a bone folder, if you know what that is, if you're into scrapbooking or bookbinding or anything, you can use that. But you can also use like your thumb or the back of a spoon just to make sure that crease is nice and crisp. And then we are going to make our next fold against, it's called a mountain fold, right? If it's this way, the other way is a valley fold. So make sure that your paper is kind of making a little tent shape here. And we are going to then fold diagonally this way. So make sure your corners line up okay. And then press it down. And then again, make sure that that is nice and crisp fold there. And then we're gonna unfold and then go the other way. So we're gonna go this way now. And again, as always, make sure your corners line up, because if you have a little bit hanging off on the ends, it's gonna make the whole fold kind of a little wonky. It's workable, but it'll be wonky. Okay, so when you unfold that, you can see now like these points want to fold in, which is exactly what we want. So we're gonna kind of crimp that on either side, you can see, and it makes a little triangle. So now you have two open pockets on the side here. And the next step gets a little tricky, but I believe in you, you know? You're gonna take one of these two folds here, the little excess points sticking out. That's not the right word, but that's okay. And we're gonna fold it towards the center fold. You can see underneath this flap here that there's these 2 points in here. You're gonna try to make this line up with those, right? And then do the same on the other side. So just lift up one of these and fold it in. If you accidentally grab both and fold them, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. What we're gonna end up doing anyway is reversing these folds to make them kind of reversible, which will make sense in a minute. But once you do that, you do the same on the other side. I'm gonna fold that and that. The second side's a little easier because you already have like the side crease here that you can just line up with. And once you've folded all four, we can kind of undo those. You can see how that looks. But we're just gonna reverse those folds and just crease it real quick on all four sides here. Let me do this real quick and then we'll go to the next step, which is the hardest step, which isn't even that hard, right? So far, so good. So now you can leave those open. And like I said, the hardest step is just getting this down. So we're gonna open one side of these and we're going to just push the point in and then fold that over. So it kind of, you can see that kind of makes just a little square shape instead of triangle shape on the ends here. And then we'll just repeat that on all four sides. Just push that in. like so. And open and push in, like so. And then I usually like to do this at the end where I just kind of make sure all those creases are nice and crisp again, because we've done a lot of weird folds and stuff, so the paper's a little loosey-goosey. So just make sure it's nice and neat, and then you're all set. And then if you wanted to, like I said, you can make a book out of this. If you were to make a book, I would glue just along the open edge here, which we can do. If you have a glue stick handy, you can try this at home. So we'll just apply some glue right here. And then line these up, which can be a little tricky, but again, I believe in you. And then just press down, right? I'll try to do this facing the camera, but press down, like, you know, kind of open this up and press along here. Make sure it stays tight. Like I said, if you're gonna make this into a book, I would not glue this open triangular end. It gives a little bit more flexibility when you're opening these pages, so you can kind of see like how, if that were glued together, it would be just a little bit more compact. So this gives you a little bit more space to kind of work with here. And then, like I said, if you wanted to, you could glue it inside like a card. If you wanted to fold this in half, give me 1 second. Right, so then you could glue that in here so that when the person opened it, there's this nice little pop-up effect, and you can decorate this however you need to. Like there'd be, I don't know, little balloons and confetti popping out, whatever you feel like. But there you go, Turkish book fold. If you wanted to see more things like this, if you're interested in book arts or card making or anything relating to this, feel free to check out our CreativeBug database on our website, free with your library card.